Hey there, Will here with Just in Time Prepping. How are you guys doing today? Today I want to talk about some natural medicines. I know I've probably gone through some of these before, but it never hurts to keep going back through them. As you can tell, some of these things, you're not going to be able to find the antibiotics and stuff for colds and flu and keeping yourself healthy when shit hits the fan. So you can pick up these natural remedies. You can kind of put them away in an airtight container. You could write on the container what they're good for, and then when something happens, a natural disaster or a war or whatever, then you could just go back and look at the top of the container and say, hey, maybe my friend can use this. So one of the things I have some notes down here to make sure that I'm telling you guys what's going on. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. So let's get going. One of the first things I have down here is eucalyptus. And we all know eucalyptus, you can get it at the store in a lozenge form. And you can take it and it kind of clears up your respiratory system. It contains a compound which is called cineol. And it eases coughs and it fights your congestion. It also contains eucalyptus, and it soothes and supports your respiratory system. It also contains antioxidants, and it supports your immune system. The second thing I have is licorice root. Now, who would ever thought licorice root would be good for anything? But it is. And what it does is it softens the mucus membrane, and it helps your throat and your lungs. So it comes in and makes your nose kind of water, probably gets rid of all the mucus in there. And it gets down into your respiratory system, your lungs and whatnot, and it helps clear them up. It naturally reduces the irritation in your throat. So, if you've noticed, you can get licorice root. Usually it comes like in a lozenge form. Also, you can get it just the root. And then you can get a medical book and just look up and how to mix it up into different things. That's what I would do, is I would just get a book on natural medicines and figure out how to use all this stuff to make it work. But like I said, make sure that you get everything into a bag, sealed up, and put it in a container and put on top of the container what it's good for, so that it kind of jogs your memory when the time comes. So it helps your body expel all the mucus, is what licorice root does. That keeps you from being all stuffed up. So the third thing I have is osha root. Now it contains camphor. If you guys read the side of your containers, sometimes the stuff that you get at the store, your on-the-shelf stuff, some of it contains camphor. Some of it contains the camphor like a salve, and you put it on your chest or whatever, and it helps the chest feel lighter. It helps the mucus in your chest break up and whatnot. So it helps also to increase circulation in your lungs, and it makes it easy for you to be able to take deep breaths. So osha root is probably going to be really good to have on hand for when shit hits the fan. Also, thyme. Thyme is used to fight congestion. It has powerful antiseptic essential oils. You can take it from the plant, and you can mix it up into powder and then kind of stir it up and make a syrup out of it. Excuse me. And it has a natural antibiotic and also an antifungal in it. So it keeps the junk from accumulating in your lungs, that fungal stuff that, gets in there and you're all the time. I take stuff all the time. I take an expectorant, and it cleans my lung, keeps my lungs clear of mucus. That's why you always hear me going, because it's the reflex of my lungs making it come up. So also you can drink thyme tea, and it'll cleanse your your bacterials, your viruses from your body, and it'll help fight infection. That's very important. So if shit hits the fan, whatever, you can make you some thyme tea, start drinking it, and it's going to keep you functioning so that you don't get sick from viruses going around or whatever, because everything's going to fall apart, you know, and it's just going to make everybody sick. So you want to try to have some stuff on hand that's going to keep you well so you can help others, basically. Another thing is oregano. Now, oregano, it contains vitamins and nutrients, and it helps support your immune system. So, I'm not telling you to go out and bag it up and sell it for weed. I'm telling you to use it to help yourself. So, it contains carvescarol and rosmarix. And those are acids, and they work as a decongestant and also as an antihistamine. And it has a direct effect on your respiratory tract, and also increases your airflow through your nasal passages. And then next we have mullein. It's a plant. You can use either the leaves or the root, and it clears up the excess mucus from your lungs. It also has the ability to cleanse the bronchial tubes and reduces inflammation. So all these things, if you noticed, are for your respiratory system. So these would all be good things to have on hand. Okay, the next thing I have is peppermint. Now, we all like peppermint, you know. We liked it as kids, we like it as adults. If you can suck on it or whatever you want to do, you can put it in your coffee and your tea, whatever, you know, just use it. It contains antioxidants that also help to fight illness. And we probably didn't know that because we liked it so much that we just used it because it tasted good. So another thing is sage. Sage can be used as an oil or as a tea. Now, it helps soothe the lung disorders, and it helps clear the sinus passages when they're inhaled. So that's pretty good stuff. You know, people cook with it for seasoning, but it's also helping you health-wise. And then the last thing I have here is plantain leaf, and I have never heard about this, but it contains antibacterial and antimicrobial properties, and it works as an anti-inflammatory, and it relieves like a dry cough. So if you have this stuff, you'll probably find it at the neighborhood health food store. But it's called plantain leaf, and it is a very good plant. You can use the leaves or the roots of this stuff also. It works as a natural remedy for a cough, a cold, and for lung irritation. So all these things that I've been telling you about, they're all basically for your respiratory system. Because when something goes wrong, hurricane, tornado, a natural disaster of some sort, you know, everything around us is going to be pretty well coming to a stop. Which means people will start getting sick easier because there's not going to be any way to manage the environment. So if you have all this stuff on hand, you just like I say, put it into little baggies, vacuum seal them up, not that hard. Throw them in little plastic containers, and write on the top what they are and what they do for you, so that when things happen, you have it on hand, and you and your family can stay healthy, and you can turn around and help other people with it also. So for now, that's all I have for today, and I want you guys to leave some comments down below. Give us, all of us that are preparers, thumbs up, and share with your friends. Basic thing is share, share, share. Because as you know, we're creating a list. So until next time, God bless you guys. God bless me. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Catch you next time.